The children here are outdoors playing. You don't see them from one meal to the next. They'll come back when they're hungry.
It was confusing because I never thought in my life that I would move out of my country. This lifestyle, I realized that this is the one that I have been looking for many years without knowing it.
People of my generation start to become invisible, start to become pushed to one side. Here, we are embraced, we are valued. Well, my name is Sue. I come from a small island called Jersey, which is part of the Channel Islands. A lot of people on this side of the Atlantic don't know quite where they are, but the Channel Islands are situated partway between England and France. And Jersey is a particularly small island. It's 9 miles wide and 5 miles long from top to bottom. And lived there very happily with friends, family, etc. When the world started going a little bit topsy-turvy in 2020, I believe it was, myself and my family started questioning our state of freedoms, etc. And it was my son-in-law who suggested one day that we just sell our houses and go and buy a boat and find our freedom back again. Well, why not? But it didn't take long for all of us to agree that it could be an exciting plan. After almost 3 years, we decided that maybe it's time to settle somewhere, mostly for the sake of the boys, so that they could have some solid relationships with peer groups of their own. I think it was something that my daughter spotted on Instagram that highlighted La Ecovilla here. We were already very much aware with the turbulence in the world that there's 4 things that are essential to life, and that is water, food, shelter, and community. And it seemed that La Ecovilla was able to supply those 4 essential things very, very well. We found this beautiful house and I have my own casita here. So although we're still together, my daughter and family are in the big house at the bottom of the little slope here, and I have my own casita up here. So we each have our own front doors, and it all works very well. And I feel very blessed, as I say, to be able to spend so much time with them. Saturdays, each of the homes here have a basket full of freshly grown vegetables, herbs, etc. from our community garden. I actually help fill all the baskets, up to 30 or 40 baskets every Saturday morning. My week is also filled, of course, with helping out with the boys. I do a lot of the school runs. Otherwise, the rest of the week is taken up with meeting people. You don't have to go very far from your home to bump into someone who's also out for a walk and also wants a chat. And everybody's here to help each other out. So, spending all that time on the open sea and then finding ourselves ensconced amongst all this greenery and jungle, exchanging the blue for the green, exchanging the dolphins for the monkeys leaping on the roofs. It's been a huge change, but I think we're all settling into it very well, and I think the main reason for that is the community. People of my generation start to become invisible, start to become pushed to one side. Here, we are embraced, we are valued, our opinions are valued. And it's taken me a while to get used to that, I've got to be perfectly honest, because that was no longer what was happening in my life previously. The first time I was referred to as a crone, I was like, oh, crone, me, oh. But then I thought more deeply about it. And when you look back in history, the crones were very much valued. And here I am, a crone. I think my advice to them would be to try and find somewhere to rent in a community, the one that you'd prefer, whether it's here or whatever, for 3 months, maybe a bit more. I mean, most people that come here and do that, they don't want to go back. They know, they come here and they find this is the life for us, yeah.
My name is Yves. I'm from Montreal, Canada. So I'm presently retired. I've been working as a police officer in Canada for 30 years now. And I'm retired for now for 10 years. My daughter lives here, she works here, so I came to visit. I came to visit again, and at one moment, for a reason I cannot explain, I just fell in love with the country. So yeah, I felt like home being here. So it was confusing because I never thought in my life that I would move out of my country. Yeah, and then I said, wow, I love this community, the way people are living, the way they're acting, are welcoming, how welcoming they are here. So I said, wow, I want to be part of it. I have never been as close with my neighbors as I am here, because in Canada, usually you don't talk to your neighbors that much. Now here I have neighbors and friends, and we became friends very quickly. I don't know, maybe it's because we're here for the same reason. So we have the same goal in our lives. This lifestyle, I realized that this is the one that I have been looking for many years without knowing it. It just appeared. I said, oh yeah, this is what I want now. Every morning I wake up, I hear the birds at 4:35, they start singing, they wake me up. I hear the monkeys screaming. Yeah, it's so nice. Because I used to live in an environment that's very like square, and now here it's so relaxed and no agenda. You decide what you want to do whenever you want to do, at the time you want to do. I think I've had so much stress in my life here. That's my gift, to have a relaxed life now. In the morning, I like to go to walk early, hike early. Around here, we have a lot of trails in the mountains, so I go hiking for usually around an hour early in the morning. Or we have workouts in the community every morning at 7:45. So if I don't go to walk, I go to a workout, I go to yoga. After that, I go visit my friends, go to the river, Rio Machuca. It's so nice. It's like a treasure here. It is a treasure for this community. I've been single for almost 2 years now. And yes, I was not afraid of coming here by myself. There's a lot of people, single people living here also. So it's fun because we get together and go to the restaurant or at someone's house just to share a meal. I have one daughter living here. That for me is so wonderful because I can see her almost every day. And I have 2 more children in Canada. I have grandchildren also in Canada, and my parents that are still alive. This is a part that's a little bit heartbreaking because I miss them, but this is the choice I've made for my life, and they all understand and agree with my choice. If you feel called, come and try it, but not a week. Come and try it for a month, 2 months, and live in the community and start making new relationships with the people here, because people here are very welcoming. So I just started writing a new book for my life here in Costa Rica. And for me, it's very clear that it's just for a few years that I'm here. I'm here to live here. Maybe I have a little hippie that's inside of me that just woke up, but yeah, hippie without the hair.